At the Pentagon, they have now dropped the name Operation Infinite Justice for this military attack. Muslims believe that only Allah is capable of providing infinite justice, and Washington is determined not to offend the millions of law-abiding faithful Muslims. NBC's Jim Miklashevsky is at the Pentagon now, and he has the latest on the battle plans for us. Jim?
Tom, it's been another long day of meetings here. The process of picking targets and planning this war, complicated and difficult.
From Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, South Carolina, to the Army's Bowman Field, Kentucky, the entire U.S. military on edge tonight waiting for orders. First to get the call, a fleet of Air Force bombers. High-flying U-2 spy planes also in the mix. Sources report both Army Special Forces and Navy SEALs also on the way to help pick targets for any initial airstrikes and to wage a longer-running commando-style war against terrorists.
They'll be critical to this campaign going forward.
But getting at Osama bin Laden, who often hides deep inside Afghanistan's mountain caves, is a challenge. So the Air Force is hurriedly trying to develop a special bomb whose blast would penetrate deep into caves and incinerate everything and everyone inside. Back in America, a patriotic surge. Military recruiters report the number of inquiries about enlisting has doubled since last week's terrorist attack. It's still unclear, however, how many will serve.
Now, the U.S. could launch cruise missiles at any time, but officials here at the Pentagon say it could take several more weeks before enough pieces are in place to launch any effective strikes against Afghanistan. Tom?
Thank you very much, NBC. Jim Miklashevsky tonight. Among the thousands of troops and sailors on the move tonight, the Marines of Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. As you might imagine, saying goodbye was even tougher than usual. NBC's Jim Cummins is there tonight and joins us now. Jim?
Tom, in the words of one Marine here, before September 11th, we had a routine exercise scheduled. Now we are going over there to be the 911 force for America.
Today, tearful goodbyes for the 2,200 men and women of the 26th Marine Expeditionary Unit and their families. These are frontline troops known as an amphibious ready group. They travel in assault ships. The last time they saw action was in Kosovo. For Sergeant Joseph Bolton of Gillette, Wyoming.
The Marines of Lima Company are ready to do whatever mission is handed down to us, sir.
And that might include seeking out terrorists, is what they suggest.
If that's the mission, sir, then we'll be prepared.
But the younger Marines, like Lance Corporal Sean Harrison, are more apprehensive about the mission.
Just hope that everything goes well and come back safe and everything.
Up on the bridge of the USS Shreveport, Quartermasters Shelby White and Randall Woods remember last year's deployment to the Mediterranean.
This is going to be a lot different. The last one was, I wouldn't say more laid back, but the stress level wasn't as high.
It's not training this time. This is a real situation we're going into. So it's going to take our full attention.
The potential danger is especially hard on families like Major Tony Peterson's. He's a decorated member of this fighting group, but that doesn't make it any easier for his wife and 3 children to say goodbye this time.
Yeah, it's a little different because of what's happened to our country, and it's scary too as a wife.
Well, I'm kind of nervous because he might, be going to war. I'm afraid he won't return.
First Lieutenant James Jarvis is confident these Marines will return.
We've got a lot of training, specialized training that enables us to hit someone hard, hit them fast, and acquire whatever it is we need to acquire in order to get out of there.
They are traveling on 3 ships. It will take them up to 12 days to reach the Mediterranean. This deployment is scheduled to last at least 6 months, but that can easily be extended, Tom.
Thank you very much, NBC's Jim Cummins tonight.